Maybe I'll just zip this up a little. Nah, fuck me. Okay, I get it. I got fucking floppy fish hands like Brian. There. Now my belly won't be showing and we're solid. Hey friends, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and today we're watching Before the 90 Days, Season 7, Episode 7. And this time we're talking about our scuzzy cathetered, floppy fish hand, wheelchair-bound ass Brian. Is that too much to say about this guy? And we start off and Brian is already complaining about the heat, because why not? That's all Brian does. The heat this, the heat that. Oh my god, it's so hot outside. We get it, Brian. It's probably a little hot. Can you imagine being somewhere where it's always hot and then somebody comes by and they're like, it's too hot here. Like, bitch, you knew where you were going. You knew what season it was. Dress accordingly. Plus, it's not like you're exerting any energy. You're just sitting down the whole time. Can you say please, bitch? Hasn't your mom ever taught you any manners? It won't take that long. Please hold my chair. Instead, you gotta be all demanding and shit, like, hold my chair. We get it. You're a little bit controlling. Fine. Do what you want. In fact, don't do what you want, because I bet what you really want is to walk. But you can't. So Brian and Ingrid, they're going on a road trip to go ahead and meet Ingrid's friends. And by Ingrid's friends, I mean her two friends and whoever the this is that TLC placed here. Jesus Christ, I can't even see your friends behind you because of that huge fucking beak. I swear to God, her schnoz goes on for days. These schnozberries, in fact, taste like schnozberries. Because god damn it, I've seen honkers in my life, but that one takes the cake. Okay, Shekinah, you don't need nose surgery. Give that money to this lady so she can get a good nose. I'm just f***ing with you. I don't give a shit about your nose. All y'all with big noses, y'all are fine. Don't fucking get rid of it. Who even cares? Y'all want to end up looking like Shekinah? Shekinah looks like a fucking creature from the movie Chud. They're going to meet up the friends. Sorry, I'm getting too ahead of myself. They're going to meet up the friends. And of course, Brian's first words. Oh, what was his first words to Ingrid? Anybody remember when he was acting like a leprechaun?
Hello. Hello, hello.
That's right. Those who said, hello, 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 hello. And that was just a one person. So I'm shocked he actually stopped this time at just that many hellos. Thank God he didn't go, hello, hello, hello to each person, because then we'd still be watching the episode right now. As in, like, the episode would be so long with him saying hello to everybody. It's a dumb joke. This is why we need a script more. So the friends start talking, and I still can't see any of them over this huge fucking beak that's covering them and distracting me. God dang it. Okay, fuck it, whatever. They're asking, when are y'all ready to do the deed? Because they asked if y'all done the deed, and Brian was really like, tell them what has happened.
Não, amiga, nós não tivemos ainda.
And they're all like, do it, you gotta do it. And she's like, well, today we're clear for landing, everybody. We're gonna get the deed done, because why not? We're getting a few drinks in us, and I notice Brian's not drinking. He's trying to get Ingrid drunk. And meanwhile, Brian's gonna be sober, taking advantage of poor old Ingrid.
Não, traz tropical, gin tropical.
God damn it, I bet he is the type. He goes to the bar, he acts all cool, he gets a fucking seltzer water, and then everybody gets drunk around him, and then he looks around for easy pickings, like, who's gonna put my catheter on tonight? Will it be you, or will it be you? I remember when Brian said he loves Brazil because they don't treat people as a final resort or a last resort. Not TLC's last resort. That fucking other 90-day spinoff. They see them as a second-rate citizen, whatever the fuck that means. And that's how Brian feels. Well, we find out in Brazil it's the exact same thing because of what the friends say.
Temos dificuldades, mas porque as pessoas são muito preconceituosas.
Okay, Brian, so no matter what, maybe people just have more manners in Brazil, but it seems like their thoughts are exactly the same. They're highly prejudiced, and can't you tell, since you can't go anywhere on your wheelchair, they definitely don't make a wheelchair easy for you. And thank God, because I love seeing this guy struggle. I love seeing him not making a beeline for the table, but have to go all the way around just because he's in a wheelchair. And goddamn you friends, why would you pick the seat in the middle of everything when you knew he was in a wheelchair? Oh, no, that's right. Those friends are awesome because they wanted to see him squeeze through people.
It's okay, eu passo mesmo. Não precisa mexer, não.
Obrigada.
That would be my hell. I hate talking to people as it is. I can't imagine having to be like, excuse me, sir, can you please move? 'Cause I'm just trying to wheel this way, man. Before the sex talk, they asked Brian about his past women, and Brian's just like, yeah, I'd day one.
Normalmente chega no Brasil, já tô na cama na primeira noite com pessoa, pá.
Pop, 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 pop. Jesus, Brian, there's women at the table. And then there's the woman that you want to marry. So how about not talk about how you like to pop, pop, pop on the first date, you know? That might help you out in the long run. Because I swear, if I was dating somebody and the first thing they told my friends is, I like to fuck other people on the first date, I'd be like, hey, this might not be the lady for me. Even if that's what I was after, I'd still be like, huh, that's kind of gross. Thank God I'm married. I don't have to worry about this dating shit anymore. I can't imagine, especially nowadays with all the technology. What is it? Like, Grindr? Oh wait, that's the gay website. Well, I'm sure Brian's on Grindr too. He's like, I can't feel my ass anyway. I might as well get pounded.
Pá.
Ingrid is shocked, and I'm surprised that she even said that she was gonna have sex with him tonight, because Ingrid is shocked at Brian after telling her about the pop, pop, pop story. You wheelchair floppy-handed dumbass, no manners piece of shit bitch. Don't you know better? Don't you know how to speak to the woman that you want to marry's friends? Like, you don't go around being like, yep, I got this catheter dick, and usually I just put it in day one. Sometimes I'll just whip out that catheter, I'll take it out my pee hole, and then I'll just piss all over them just to mark my territory. I bet you would, Brian. You seem like the type that would piss on everything. Like a f***ing dog.
So I'm hoping that tonight would be finally the night that we get to the intimate level of our relationship.
Why is he so obsessed with having sex with her when he doesn't feel anything down there? Like, what is the point of all this? Is it just to, like, show your dominance, show that you own her? It's the weirdest shit, and I don't understand it. Like, okay, maybe he's just a people pleaser, but I don't know. I don't see that in Brian at all. I don't see that he's the type that'll give. He'll be like, I know I can't feel my but I still want you to go down on me, catheter and all. You're so big, baby. That's mostly catheter.
Com sono, cansado?
I mean, a little. I've been wheeling this fucking chair all day. At least you could push me, bitch. And damn, Brian, don't be calling Ingrid a bitch. I mean, apparently he said a whole bunch of other things about her in a cab ride. Like I said before, one of those things where people tell me too much about their personal lives. Don't care. Don't want to know what they do on their everyday life. I'm pretty sure Brian is just still in his wheelchair today, and that's basically all he's doing. Okay, he's an Uber driver, because that's all he can do. And even then, I'm surprised he hasn't scared enough passengers to just kick him off his little Uber driver. If I got in a car and I saw Brian driving, I don't know, I just take the keys out, toss them away. What's he gonna do? Crawl on the floor and find them?
Ingrid and I never really had that conversation about sex.
I want to know about sex. In one of my videos, I stated, I don't know whether he has sex with the catheter on equals for bigger, or if he has sex with the catheter off, and then there's just a chance that he just pees everywhere during sex. I like to think it's the latter. I like to think dude's just pissing all over the place while he's trying to bang. And then she pulls out, she's like, oh my God, I spit. And he's like, nuh-uh, that's just my pee, baby. Can I even say most of this stuff? How much of this stuff do I have to censor? Brian gives Ingrid a little present, and we get to see what it is. It's lingerie, of course. Yeah, it's fine. He already gave her flowers last time, so I guess the step after that is lingerie. Oh, Jesus. And then she's just like, oh my gosh. And you can tell she's not comfortable wearing it because she's covering up the entire time. And then when she lays down, she's still covering up. And old Brian with his gross ass floppy fish hands, he's like, You want a massage? I bet you that's the most slippery, slappity slap massage ever, because he can't work his hands. But who knows? He was gripping that orange juice pretty well earlier, and I bet you there was no alcohol in there either. He probably was like, give this lady champagne, I'll just have the orange juice, thank you very much, because I like to take advantage of drunk women. So he gets her all liquored up, and then he puts her in lingerie, and he's trying to put the moves on her. He's rubbing her down, and I'm just sitting here like, cameraman, you can leave. You don't have to stay and watch all this, for the love of God. Cameraman, just go, please. This is disgusting. I hate it. I don't want to see his floppy ass fish hands rub lotion on her body, because it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. After this scene happened and then it went to black, my wife and I were like, do you think they actually did it? And then up pops 1 hour later, and my wife and I at the same time looked at each other and we said, oh no, because we knew something happened. Oh God, but I didn't imagine it would be this.
Ingrid made it clear that she was ready to have sex, but I didn't have a condom.
Let me get this right. You went to a lingerie shop, you bought lingerie, you bought her f***ing child a car, you bought her flowers, and you didn't think to bring a condom. What were you just gonna do, raw dog it? Dude, come on. Nobody wants your old catheter pissing all over inside of them. They want you to strap that shit up so you just piss all over yourself. In fact, it'll be better. Think about it. You have a condom on, and while you're pissing in it, the condom gets bigger and bigger and bigger on the top, and she thinks you're giving her the best night of her life until she gets off and she sees that she's just been fucking a water balloon the whole time. Oh, let's just fucking raw dog it. I'm in a wheelchair. What difference does it make if I get gonorrhea? Or God forbid, something worse. You're just as bad as Lauren also. F you, Brian. God, you and your stinky catheter, gross ass, probably warded on, pissed on.
So I decided to offer oral sex.
Since we can't have sex, I'm just gonna help you out, give you pleasure. Okay, I can kind of understand that. But then,
Once I went to go kiss her stomach, she basically hand in the face, like, nope, stop.
once somebody says no and stop, you should stop. And don't get mad about it, because it's not like you're getting blue balls since you can't come anyway. He throws a tizzy, and this is his version of the story. Her version is that he got super angry afterwards. That he got really upset and started yelling. And that he just really needed it. He was like a little boy at a candy shop. Bet your ass he probably took 4 of them blue pills, and he's just like, motherfucker, I am rock hard and I need something. You know, he's coming at it like a vicious pit bull. Like, down doggy, chill. You do not need Ingrid. You just need to grab a knife and just what's the person's name? Bob it. You just need to bob it yourself. Just do a quick. I mean, you're not gonna feel it anyway.
But for her to shut everything down and end the way it did, it hurt me. It hurt me.
Who gives a fuck about your feelings? People can shut down wherever they want, whenever they want. It's not all about you and your stinky dumbass. Jesus Christ, Brian. We don't give a shit if you're hurt. In fact, I'm applauding that you're hurt. Ingrid hurt Brian. Brian. That's Brian's version of the story. Let's listen to Ingrid's version. Her version of events is that they're about to have sex, and then she asks if he has a condom, and he said no, so he's like, I'm just gonna go down on you, and she's like, no. And then she says this.
Ele ficou chateado e vazou.
He stepped out so Brian can walk. I see. We've been lied to this whole time. Hashtag Brian Walksgate or something. Brian's dumbass leg gate. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, we get it. We know what she means. He didn't step out because he can't step at all.
I mean, I'm feeling so confused. I thought it was a great compromise, a massage and oral sex.
I thought it was a great compromise. A massage and oral She didn't want it and she said no, and then you try to pressure her into it. This guy does look like somebody who would pressure somebody into having sex. Nobody gives a shit about you, Brian, and this proves that you're the ultimate villain. Not as bad as Rain. Maybe you are as bad as Rain, because you get girls drunk and then you take advantage of them.
There has to be something else going on.
Why does something else have to be going on, Brian? Because she doesn't want to have oral sex from some weird ass dude in a wheelchair. She wanted to have sex with you and you didn't have a condom. That's what happened. That's what went on. You f***ed it up, not her. Whenever you bought the lingerie, you should have been like, what usually goes with wearing lingerie? Is she just gonna model in front? No, we're gonna have sex. We're gonna have the sloppy, the dirty, we're gonna do it all, and then your dumbass with your dumbass legs, you f***ed it up, Brian.
I'm always conscious about how women see me. I didn't think I'd have to worry about that with Ingrid, but clearly I was wrong.
Oh, shut the f*** up, Brian. Get the hell off my screen. Seriously. We f***ing hate you. Dude, oh my god. Something's up with Ingrid. She was willing to f*** you, and you didn't get a condom when you bought the lingerie. You were too busy buying lingerie, toy cars, and you didn't think to get a fucking condom. Anyway, that's Brian on this episode of Before the 90 Days, Season 7, Episode 7. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. This has been Dee-man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what. Except for Brian. If he's anywhere rolling around in Uber, I hope he stays far the f away from me, even though I think he's from Chicago, which is just 2 hours away. So next time I go to Chicago, I'll make sure not to order an Uber. I'll order whatever the other car service is. Unless if he gets fired from being an Uber driver for being creepy, and then he gets into the other car service. Oh no, I gotta watch out anytime I go to Chicago. I'm going to Chicago next week. Jesus Christ, if I see Brian there, I don't know what I'll do. I'll say, Brian, you stay there, and I'm just gonna walk this way pretty fast with my family, so you don't try and f any of us, and then we're out. And you won't be able to catch up because you're on a wheelchair. Alright guys, that's it. Today's horror movie recommendation is a little John Carpenter film called The Fog. This has been remade. I tried to watch the remake in theaters and it was probably the worst piece of crap I've ever seen. It was the only movie I've ever walked out from while watching it in theaters. So watch the original. I'm glad I saw this 2 days ago because I was going to make a bold ass statement saying that it might be on par or better than John Carpenter's Halloween. It's not, but that could just be nostalgia. The beginning's pretty boring, I can't lie, but I kind of like it. It sets up an atmosphere and a mood. It has a lot of actors from Halloween. It has Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis, and it has a few other people in it from Halloween, which is really cool to see. So this movie I recommend. It's about ghost pirate zombies, I guess is the best thing. Supernatural ghost pirate zombies. Well, I guess supernatural is in the term ghost anyway. So today's free movie I'm giving out. Only one person can redeem this, so if you do redeem it, please stay in the comments that you've redeemed it. It's 3 from Hell. I personally don't like this movie. I love the other two, so maybe my hopes were too high and I should watch this movie again. But it's the 4K version of 3 from Hell. I'll give it another shot and maybe I'll like it more the second time. I probably just had too high of hopes whenever I first saw this movie and then they were all disappointed. But maybe you'll find something that you enjoy. So 3 from Hell, check it out if you redeemed it. If not, don't even bother is what I think about it. But do check out The Fog. The Fog is free on Amazon Prime Video. It's free on Freevee. You have to have a YouTube subscription or... Wait, it's on YouTube. You have to have a primetime subscription. It's on YouTube TV. You have to have a premium subscription. It's on Philo with the premium subscription. And then you can rent it everywhere else for $3.99. My suggestion is buy it because it's worth it.